Hey guys, just wanted to show you another Gems of Fortune game with me playing Sword. This is the same run I was doing from that previous one with Galter in the car. I'm up against Blood here. Not Portal, but Blood I found to be pretty decent. It's beaten me a few times. So anyway, I actually do this right. I think you should throw away... If you have two Gleaming Gems and a Radiant Crystal, keep it. But if you only have one Gleaming Gem, you should throw away the Radiant Crystals. You want to... The dream is to do, for Sword anyway, is to do wait till turn 2, then fuse your Gleaming Gems, as many as you can, then Radiant Crystal away, because you want to get a good 2-drop. And I do it properly here. Seriously, like, good. There are a lot of good... There are actually some okay 1-drops as well, but I want to maximize 2-drops. I don't want to play a Gleaming Gem on turn 2 in Sword. I want, even if I'm on the draw, I don't care. I want to have a good 2-drop. I want to be aggressive when I can, because you really want to put that pressure on them when they're fiddling around with crystals and stuff. If you can put that pressure on them, then they may have to keep some cards they wouldn't want to. So I go ahead and go for the Storm guy. My hand, I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, wow, this is really good. Like, all of these are really good except this thing. But Stalwart Stinger has the commanders it needs. That's a good 5. Barbaros, I can actually just throw out on turn 4 if I want, or wait till turn 8 after the Blader if that didn't work very well. So I'm looking at his hand, I'm like, wow, this is amazing for an aggressive... If I could just get something good for 3 and 4, or 4 could just be Barbaros. But it was really good to have this early start, so I just keep going for their face. I just play a random 3-3. He doesn't really matter. I could have saved him for 5, but I thought the Stalwart Slinger was better, and just throwing a 3 for a 3-3 down was better here. So I just like I'm just putting pressure on them, and they don't do anything on turn 4. So when that happens, I'm like, oh god, this is over. Like, if I just get anything here, I could still play Barbaros, and I see a Claymore Master, and I'm like, okay, this is really over. So Sarah just fills the board. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to use all my evolution points. I'm not doing Musketeers this game. I don't need them. I've got a Legendary Sword Commander, although it's not as aggressive as, like, it's okay. When Legendary Sword Commander probably isn't even necessary, you know your hand's really good. Like, once they didn't do anything on turn 4, I'm like, this game is just over. I'm probably not even going to reach 8. But just in case, he can do, what, 3? Also make my other guy swing for 1 more with that amulet. But yeah, I'm just looking at this hand. I'm like, this game is probably over. This is a done deal. But they are Blood, and they do have some really good cards when they're low health. So at this moment, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't attack them. I probably should have played Barbaros and just passed, or hit them to 11. Because putting them on Vengeance here turned out to be a bit of a mistake. Because they had Vania, and she works with Vengeance, not just Wrath. So, yeah, I'm so used to just using her in Wrath Blood, I kind of forgot that she works with Vengeance, so I don't know if Bloodsucker worked as well. I don't think that's in here anyway. But yeah, Vania's in here, and yeah, she's really good at clearing, so I took a little bit of damage for this too. So yeah, that was that felt like a mistake, but it didn't matter. Like, I'd done so much damage to them that I was going to be able to finish them off pretty easily here, especially with the Claymore Master. So on this turn, I don't think I missed lethal. I think I actually could have gotten them to 1 if I played the Claymore Master instead of Barbaros. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Because Barbaros does 3 to them. Then I evolve the Bat. I'm thinking I have 2 evolve points to work with. I'm probably going to evolve the Claymore Master next turn to maximize damage. So I went ahead and evolved the Bat here to do as much damage as possible. Because I figured the game's probably over next turn. Even if they gain a bunch of health, they're probably dead. They're probably going to do some, like, there's a lot of stuff that has the life drain effect in Blood. So I figured they're probably going to gain a bunch of life back, but can they gain more than 4? Probably unlikely. And if not, well, I've got a good 7 and a good 8 for more passive plays. They have to clear. They can't evolve this one because my guys were at 3. So, yeah, they weren't able to maximize the life gain there. They didn't have a 2. Like, they're just dead. Claymore Master, turn 7 kill. That's it. And I was still sitting there with an amazing 7 and 8 after this game. I'm telling you guys, Sword is actually really good. When you have an aggressive start like this, you still have a great late game too. So if they are able to stem the tide, they're still probably going to lose afterwards. Sword is good. Try it.